Welcome back to our Fallout 4 Survival No Mods playthrough. Last episode we didn't really do a whole lot. We just made it out of the vault and made it back here to Sanctuary Hills and got us a bed placed down. Today I think we're going to head on over in this area towards Concord, where we will meet up with the Minutemen. And depending on how much time we have today after that, we may go ahead and try to push on towards Diamond City. So for starters, let's just make sure that everything is working on my end. Okay. Alright, everything's good on my end. Alright, let's get this underway. So for starters, we'll come over here and, oh, well, it looks like we are dehydrated. So, let's look at here. Yep, parched, intelligence -1, so that's never good. And we are properly hydrated. Alright.
Codsworth.
Sir, give me the word, sir, and I'll initiate my search protocol.
All right.
Go ahead.
Lead the way.
Proud to serve, sir. Picking up hostile life signs.
Now, I'm not sure how I want to build this character. I know that early on, since we invested heavily in strength, that melee weapons are probably going to be one of our best bets as far as early weapons go, but I'm not sure. I really like energy weapons a whole lot in this, not even just this game, but the entire series.
If I only had a bobby pin.
The only problem is I think, let's double check. I'm pretty sure I sacrificed intelligence, yep, for strength. So with that, it's going to be really hard for us to get to science.
I'd run away from us. Head down, sir. Someone is shooting at us.
You have taken radiation damage, reducing your max health. Visit a doctor or use Radaway.
They're really gone, aren't they?
Another safe. Okay, let's just cheat our way into this real quick. If it'll let me. Don't think it's gonna. Okay, well, we tried.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Well, let me know. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so what we can do is we can scrap that safe, and what it'll do is it'll add all of the contents into our workbench. Get these blowfly glands. Take the lamp. Now, I might do a little bit of tweaking with the settlement off camera. If I do any major building, I'll definitely come back and we'll do a video with that. But I think if I'm going to just scrap the whole town to get the base resources, with it. I'll probably do that off camera. It's really just a lot of running around and pressing square, and I'm not sure if anybody would really be interested in watching that. I can edit my Pip-Boy? What is this? Okay, must have been added in an update. Yeah, see. Don't have any resources to tweak with that. Maybe I can do something with the baton. Yep, nope, that's gonna require blacksmith and science. What about the 10 mil? We'll go ahead and pump you up to the hardened receiver. Only gives me +5 accuracy, and it's going to take my last piece of... We'll go ahead and we'll hold on to that for now. Alright, so, it looks like our current objective is to head to Concord. So, let's get underway. Now, the whole reason why I'm using the baton for the most part right now is because ammo, until I can get the Fortune Finder and Scavenger perks, is going to be very hard to come by early game. Maybe when we get to Concord, I think I can use milk bottles for water. When we get to Concord, there will be a decent amount of raiders. Might even give us the first death of the series, let's hope not. But if I get to them, I think a lot of them are equipped with pipe pistols. And I should be able to get a decent amount of ammo for those there. There will also be a laser musket. Now, as far as a general all-purpose weapon goes, I'm not very fond of the laser musket. I don't like the cranking mechanic, but it does make a very, very good sniper in the long run if you can get your science skill up high enough and the materials necessary to give it the 3 or 4 crank. So, what's up, Freezing? How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Bear with me. I'm not too good at this. This is just my second run through, but I'm glad to have you on board. Currently, what we're doing, if you've missed anything, is we're gonna get outfitted out and we're gonna head on to Concord. And, let's see, there should be a pipe pistol up here by the statue. Peckish from lack of food. Luckily, we just made some grilled rack roach. Did that not give me the full buff? No, it didn't. Okay. ×2. Yeah, that's absolutely okay. I appreciate it. Subscriptions are always welcome. As soon as I get underway and maybe a bit more popularity on the channel, I do have a lot of other things planned than just Fallout, and if you like video games of any sort, I'd be more than happy to have you on board. Yep, see, there we go. We got a pipe pistol and a tire iron. That'll be nice and handy. And another pipe pistol. Go up here. And up here, if anybody is familiar with the Fallout series, either 1 through 3. I don't think he made an appearance in New Vegas, sadly. But here we have dog meat.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You seem like an okay guy. Okay, then. Let's stick together.
A party during live stream's probably not the best idea, but if you'd like to talk maybe after the stream, more than welcome. Taking everything. Now, I'm usually really torn about one particular thing, and that's tools. Now, they are probably the most easy item to find that contains steel if you aren't trying to, you know, just scrap an entire settlement. But at the same time, once we reach one of the other vaults here in the Commonwealth, there is a guy who will pay us caps for the tools that we bring him. So I'm a little torn. Maybe early on we'll just consider them scrap for now, and once we actually make contact with the vault, maybe we'll keep them. But yeah, let's go ahead and activate this workbench. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to scrap as much as we can. Just to get those resources. Nope. Stay here, dog. Pair of scissors. Thought that was a stim pack. Almost cried. Now, there are some things in the settlement that I will leave. For instance, this whole table here with the terminal, we'll probably leave that. Just because if I delete the table, the terminal will disappear. And I can't exactly remember if that's an important terminal or not. Oh, excuse me. So let's see. I know there's a couple of other things I can scrap, but that should be good for now. I don't think we came across any adhesive. Put all my junk in there. Let's see what we got. So go ahead and scrap that 10mm. No, I do prefer the rifle to the pistol, so we'll scrap that. Is there anything I can do to you? Nope, it requires blacksmithing too. Okay, so let's see what we got. Well, we can give it the heavy receiver, which will bump us up from 13 to 14. I don't know if that's worth my only adhesive for 1 extra point of kinetic damage. Yeah. Okay, so no adhesive at the moment. Eventually, once we get the system a little bit more fine-tuned, we will be able to create our own adhesive. But that's a bit off from us at the moment. So let's see here. We'll go furniture. Oh no. Furniture, beds. And we'll put a bed right here for now. Because I am low on health. And I am sure that my fatigue is getting up there. So we'll just go ahead and sleep for a couple hours. Get us a quick save. Excuse me. Right, there we go. Let's see if we can do it one more time to get full health for free. Alright, that'll work. So, let's see. Parched, so I need more water. properly hydrated. Now, weapons, I've got 44 shots with that and 118 with the pistol. So I think we will go ahead and equip the pistol for now. Do I have a level? I do. Alright, now here's the fun part. We're not really going to be doing unarmed a whole lot. Now, if I want to stick with melee damage for a while, this one would definitely come in handy. We do have a rifle, and this would definitely help with the pipe rifle. We are also using the 10mm pistol. I don't have any automatic weapons just yet, but I will in the future. I don't know if it's worth spending a point currently. And we also have armor and blacksmith. Blacksmith will give us the ability to, I believe, make the bladed tire iron. Yes, survival mode is a difficulty. Essentially what it does is it takes away your ability to fast travel. You can only save by sleeping in a bed. You have to maintain food and water. There is the possibility of contracting diseases and ailments. Damage is increased, I do believe, by 2. So I think it's multiplied by 2. Not only your damage output, but enemy damage output. And there's a couple of other little caveats, like it adds a couple of unique items that will help get rid of some of the illnesses. I'd have to pull up the whole list to remember everything, but yeah, it is a set difficulty built into the game. Awareness. I'm not really going to be using VATS a whole lot. Locksmith would come in handy, but we'll get a companion who has Master. Heavy Gunner. I'm not really going to be using heavy guns, at least for a while. Strong back would be great, especially since there's reduced carrying weight per strength. Oh yeah, another thing is it reduces your carrying weight and it makes ammo and stems weigh. So every bit of ammunition we carry adds to our total carrying capacity. I think for starters we're going to invest in Gunslinger because we do have the 10mm pistol and it is what we have the most weapons with. I do too. I do have a couple of mods that are downloaded onto the PlayStation, but I don't have any of them loaded into this save. I might start a modded gameplay series. I'm just not entirely sure at the moment. So let's see here. Alright, we're stepping into Concord. Oh, blood bugs. Go. Oh, get my controller plugged in real quick before it dies on me. There we go. Everything looks good on YouTube so far. Health is good, everything looks good. Alright. Blood bugs are nasty. Oh, look, free paintbrush. Now, I do know one of these buildings up here has a bed. And it would probably be within my best interest to locate it and sleep in it before this ordeal. Because this is probably going to be difficult. Ooh, Nuka-Cola Quantum. Hey man, no worries, you know. It's not a requirement to enjoy the video, but it is appreciated. Oh, bobby pins. Aha, yep, here we go. Alright, so we've got Mentos, Psycho, and we've got a bed. So we'll just go ahead and sleep here for a second. Get that sweet, sweet autosave. And journey off into town. Now there are a couple of enterable locations here. I just can't quite exactly remember where they are. Let's see if we can get the jump on these raiders. Oh yeah, gotta love the music. Alright. Oh dear lord. Where'd that come from? Oh, we've got a broken leg. That's not good. Stim pack. Alright, there we go. Molotov. Leather left leg, our first piece of armor. That's always good. I will take the gas mask, and I will take the leather left arm. Bottle caps. I'm not really fond of the raider armor, but I guess it's something for now. Laser musket. Alright. We will take the fusion cells. And let's take another quick second. So we got Gunslinger. Let's start planning for the big picture. If I want to use energy weapons, at least effectively, and hack terminals, I need at least 3 more points put into intelligence. So that'll take up the next 3 levels. Now, early game, that's not really too bad. I could probably get that done even within the hour. But is there anything else that will help me more? Yeah, it does. I'm probably not going to go through and pick up everything just because it's extremely time consuming. With the fortune, the fortune finder perk here, caps aren't really going to be a problem, especially with cap collector as well. But stim pack should pour 40% of lost health and rad away moves. There is stim pack sickness in this, I believe, if I use too many. So that might be useful. Gun nut, always gotta have gun nut. I think we're gonna push the next 3 levels into intelligence just so we can get access to science. Now, did I loot everybody? Apparel. So we'll throw on the gas mask. Leather, raider. Alright, so that gives us some damage resistance. And on to the Museum of Freedom. Excuse me. And here we go. Now, usually, if I was playing this for myself and I wasn't, if I wasn't trying to stream it, I was just playing it for the sake of playing it, normally I would go get the T-45 power armor, or at least the power armor frame that is located near the junkyard right outside of Sanctuary Hills. But I figure we'll run through it the way we're supposed to. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I know that in previous installments of Fallout that it is a thing. And I think in survival mode they did add stim pack sickness, to where if you ingest too many stim packs too quickly, it will give you a debuff. Whoa. Oh yeah. Gotta love the... Oh no. Oh, well, there's the first death of the series. Let's try not to make that a running trend. Alright, well, let's give that another shot. Preferably without dying this time. It's definitely not a fun time. In fact, another thing that survival mode does is, you know how, if you're familiar with this particular installment of the series, Deathclaw omelets, I believe, give like an endurance 3 buff or something like that. Well, if you want to receive the bonus from food or beverage items, like the Nuka-Cola Quantum I have in my inventory right now, if I wanted to get the buff from that, which I think is AP increase, I have to have full water. So, if I drank it and I didn't have full water, what it would do is it would just replenish my water and I would receive nothing. Oh, Lord. Okay. Well then. It would completely negate the buff. I wouldn't receive the AP regeneration or the AP 15. It would just replenish my water. Alright. One more time. Where is it? Yeah, see, if I was... if I were to drink this without full water, I would not receive the HP regeneration for 400 per sec, or 400 for 400 seconds, and I wouldn't receive the 100 AP boost. I would just receive water from it. And in fact, am I... Yeah, I've got no effects currently, so... another thing it does is it adds adrenaline. What adrenaline does is it's an active buff that I believe increases agility and strength, and it's from sustained combat. So if I go periods without sleeping... If I go periods without sleeping... and I have a lot of combat within those periods, I'll get an adrenaline buff, and I think it goes up to adrenaline 4. But it also has negative effects as well, meaning it'll make me have to sleep more if I don't do it. But every time I sleep, I lose adrenaline, so... Just remember where that guy with the Molotov's at. is he? Not picking him up on VATS. There he is. Alright. So, we'll take the Raider chest piece.
Hey, up here, on the balcony.
Bottle cap.
I've got a group of settlers inside. The
I
raiders
will
are
take the
almost
auto
to the
pistol
door.
just because
Grab
I get
that
the
laser
ammo
gun
that's
to help
inside
us,
the gun
please.
when I pick it up. Probably won't take the knuckles because I don't think we're going to be doing unarmed, and that counts as an unarmed weapon. Oh look, he has a different hat this time. So, quick level up. Dump that into intelligence. Apparel, do the gas mask, leather, raider. Wasn't there a leather left leg here last time? I also could have sworn there was one more raider. Oh well. There will be more inside. Alright, try that again. One.
No more prison occupation.
Back to England with you. Have your key back, you chicken nicks. Remember,
Yeah, we'll take the raider left leg. It's armor, right? I don't really use Radaway, believe it or not. Mainly because I try to stay not irradiated. I do like Kim's a lot. I will use Psycho, and I will use Buff Out, and I will use Jet. Med-X, I feel, if I absolutely need it, then Med-X all the way, but I try not to use it. Take all the weapons, just because they have ammo in them. Let's run upstairs and try not to die again. There we go. I do have the Nuka World DLC, so maybe eventually, long time down the road in the series, we will actually get to be the Raider. That'll be fun, won't it? Okay, let's check this bitch's body. Bottle cap. Leather left arm. Nothing else did not.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah, this is fun. Maybe I can do it like you're supposed to. Yeah, I've got all the DLC. Nope, that didn't work like it's supposed to. Apparently I'm not a good shot. Okay, nothing I'm interested in. We'll take the blood sack. We need that for crafting. No, I don't have Game of the Year edition. I just bought all of the DLC individually when they came out. So let's see. Door.
in there, and they're gonna skin every last one of you.
Come on, man. They ain't
Anything
going
in the
no.
Nuka machine? Ooh, free Nuka-Cola. Yeah, no, I bought it well before it got Game of the Year. Oh, hello.
Come on.
Ah, short double barrel. Leather chest piece, there we go. Do I have a right arm? And then we'll drop the Raider chest piece. Okay. I got a map of the Commonwealth, but my hard copy of the game no longer works. I have kids, so I had to rebuy it as a digital version. Alright, here we go.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your timing's impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman.
I'm just passing through.
Fair enough.
Whoops.
But the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? And those raiders want us all dead, including you.
God damn it.
The world's changed so much. None of this makes sense.
You all right? Listen, we need your help. And then maybe we can help you, huh? What brought you out here?
I'm not fond of Preston.
Who's
so
around
we'll try
that
to
can
keep
find a missing
things.
person?
Used to have a few good trackers in this group. Not many now.
Hey.
A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5.
Sounds like you aren't good at
First it
keeping
was
your
the
people
ghouls in
alive,
Lexington,
Preston.
And now this mess.
Sorry. Sounds rough.
Thanks. It's good to meet someone who really cares.
Oh yeah, because me saying it sounds rough
We
means I
figured
really
Concord
care.
would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Let's hear it.
Sturgis. Tell him.
Sturgis,
There's a
my
crashed
man.
vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell.
Now,
You
the
dig?
first time I played through this game, I thought the mechanic of getting in the power armor and ripping off the minigun was absolutely freaking sweet. I figured that it would be used more throughout the series, but I guess this is the only instance in which you were able to physically rip off a mounted weapon, which kind of sucks. It's an awesome mechanic.
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
I'll help if I can.
Yeah, usually what
you'll
I
need is an
do
old pre-war
when I have
FC.
the ability, it's going to be hard with
Standardized fusion
survival
core.
mode.
Your high-grade,
I'll literally have
long-term
to.
nuclear battery
What I
used
did
by the
last time is I'll
military
have to
and
leave my
companies
power
way back
armor
when.
sitting on a dock
We
and
know right where to
swim the
find
whole
it.
thing.
But we can't get to the
But
damn thing.
I
It's down in the
love
basement.
this
Locked
one
behind a
settlement in particular.
security
I
gate.
can't remember the name of
Look,
it. It's
I fix stuff. I tinker.
anyway, it's the
Bypassing
island, and
security ain't
it's the
exactly my
largest
forte.
settlement
You
space-wise
could give it a shot.
that you can build on. And I usually leave Preston back at Sanctuary and take everybody that I can.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Alright, let's roll. Now, do we want to talk to Mama Murphy, or do we want to hold on to our drugs?
Dog meat brought to her. Careful. You need help, and we get a ball collar? What are
Precious,
you
precious
in that
duct tape.
stupid jumpsuit? Bleed to death?
And our first bobblehead. What's up,
Ma'am?
Murphy?
Dog meat sure did find us some help. Just look at ya.
So, he's your dog?
Aw, he ain't my dog. No, sir. Dog meat, he's what you call his own man. You can't own a free spirit like that. But he chooses his friends and sticks with them. He'll stay by you now. I saw it.
Visions.
Another thing that survival mode does, I don't think it affects dog meat, but it affects the way companions work. Traditionally, if you do things that companions don't like, it'll just affect your affinity with them. But now, if you do things
I'm listening.
that negatively
what
affect your
was
companion's
and what
attitude towards
will
you,
be.
they will refuse to go with you, and if you do enough stuff that affects their
now.
affinity, it will cause them to become hostile.
Right now,
And I believe
can
they can
see
die as well. If you don't revive them when they need
Drawn by the
reviving,
noise
there's a
and
possibility that they will
chaos.
either leave altogether or die.
And
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more, please.
I'm sorry, kid. But I just don't know. The sight ain't always clear. But believe me when I tell you, it ain't a raider.
The Minutemen were supposed to protect us.
Alright, thank you, Mama
Guardian,
Murphy.
you promise. You promise.
Anything else good in here? But looks like I've scrounged most of this already. Alright, well, let's get up on the roof. If I can just remember where to go. Alright, here we go. Bam. Now we're talking. Gotta love a free suit of power armor in the first hour of the game. If anybody's played...
Got somebody up here! I think I got them opening fire.
the previous installments of the game, be it Fallout 1, Fallout 2, or Fallout 3, power armor is insanely hard to get. Most people are familiar with Fallout 3. Here, no, screw that. I'm gonna save the minigun. For instance, in Oblivion is definitely, well, I don't know. Visually speaking, Skyrim was fantastic. As far as story goes, definitely. Oblivion was the bomb. Oh, man, I suck at this.
Come on, I've got places to be!
Okay, you know what? Sort by damage. Aid. We'll use a Med-X. See, now what that did is that reduced our water. So now we've got caffeine, properly hydrated, and see, yeah, stim packs reduced my water again. So there we go. Yourself. Stim packs. Loot everybody. Where's Gristle? There he is. We'll take the Corvega key, we'll take that. Okay, we'll call that good for now. And of course, we'll come back and we'll loot everything later. See if we can spawn the big baddie. Alright. Where are you at? No, sir. No, sir. Oh, God. Ooh. That one was a bit close there. What was he doing with that pencil? Alright, there we go. Whew. Stim pack. I can't remember if I've got... Oh, boiled leather. We'll take that. It's a free upgrade. Bottle cap stim packs. Nothing else you have I'm worried about. Bottle cap stim pack. I think I've already got a left arm, but we'll take it anyway, just so we can scrap it. Leather. Leather is probably going to be one of my most valuable resources, along with adhesive in the early game, so... Okay. I think we've done it, friends. Alright, yep, got you already. Let's go talk to Preston.
Easy, Mama. You okay?
I'm fine, Preston. Quit fussing.
Hey there.
That was a pretty amazing display. I'm just glad you're on our side.
I'm
on
on
my
my
own
side.
side, Garvey.
That's a shame, man. You can never have too many friends in the Commonwealth. Listen, when we first met, you said you were just passing through. Well, maybe this will help you reconsider. Ain't much, but it's the best we can do. And you've earned it.
Why, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Well, since you say that, maybe you'll come to Sanctuary with us.
All right, Garvey. I'm in.
Oh, that's wonderful. But there's more to your destiny, isn't there? I've seen it, and I know your pain.
Okay.
You're a man out of time, out of hope. But all's not lost. I can feel your son's energy. He's alive.
I'm listening.
Look, kid, I know how I sound. The sight, it's weird. And it ain't always... But your son's out there. And even I don't need the sight to tell you where you should start looking. The great green jewel of the Commonwealth. Diamond City. The biggest settlement around.
That's vague.
Look,
Yeah, she is.
I'm tired.
Mama
now.
Murphy's got some problems.
Maybe you'll bring me some chems later. The site will paint a clearer picture.
No. Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk. It's gonna kill you.
Ah, shush, Preston. We're all gonna die eventually. We're gonna need the site. And our new friend here, he's gonna need it too. Now let's get going. Sanctuary awaits.
All right, folks. Thanks to
Let's
our friend
roll.
here, it's safe to move out. We're heading for that place Mama Murphy knows about. Sanctuary. It's not far.
She knows about it? You mean she had one of her visions while she was stoned out of her gourd? And now you want us to just head out on another wild goose chase based on no better plan than Mama Murphy's
So
to go?
this, her site
okay.
thingy is pretty vague, but it does add interesting flavor text to the story, I think. Excuse me.
I'm sure Preston can handle anything we find until...
Don't forget the price we paid to get this far. Let's move out. I'll take point. Stay close, everyone.
We're right behind you, boss.
Yeah, now screw this. Oh, we've leveled up again. And bam. Alright, so we'll just leave them behind. We'll catch up with them later. Anything in here? Anything in here? Anything on you? Okay. Try not to run because I don't want to use the only fusion core I've got too much. Grab the hub flower. The silence is deafening. I wish there were mods. Okay, now. I wish there were mods that weren't in the creation club that I could use that wouldn't affect my ability to earn achievements and have a legitimate playthrough. For instance, some of the ones that fix the bridge or, you know, that help with settlement scrapping and whatnot, I think a lot of those are really useful and shouldn't really affect my ability to play the game. But, you know, it is what it is. Unless it gets absolutely ridiculous, we're gonna keep the series as vanilla can be. Dump all that off. Arm has been crippled. Okay, so fix that up real quick. There we go. Parched from lack of water. More duct tape. Am I overweight? It appears I'm overweight. Let's see what my effects are currently. Adrenaline, so I've got damage plus 15%. I'm peckish. I'm parched. I'm over-encumbered. So yeah, now what over-encumbrance does, rather than just making you not move, it's actually going to affect my agility and my endurance, and I will receive periodic damage. Now those effects will increase the longer I'm over-encumbered or the more over-encumbered I become. So, we're hitting up at 56 minutes, guys. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Big shout out to the Freezing Element for joining us throughout the stream. And if you enjoyed the video, feel free to go ahead and drop a like. And if you'd like to see more content, go ahead and subscribe. We'll have more coming very soon. And appreciate you guys. And have a great afternoon.